I actually have trouble playing as an evil character. I love creating evil gameplay, but I actually have this weird moral thing where I have trouble playing as an evil character. I'll start playing as an evil guy, and then, you know, like I played once as an evil guy, and then I got Dogmeat, and Dogmeat taught me how to love, and I turned good.
In most games, I skew toward the, you know, heroic side.
Even if you're good, you can still do things that can be construed as evil. I mean, killing could always be construed as evil. So what we do is, you know, the violence in the combat system doesn't change, you know, depending on if you're killing a good guy or a bad guy. So there are a lot of incredibly violent situations where you're fighting people, and you know, so you're blowing the bad guys' arms off and heads off. But it's also the case that one of the other things we support, you know, having this karma system that has good, neutral, and evil, we support redemption, you know, so you can be a really good character and go on a killing spree and become evil, and then through your actions do things that get you back up to good again. So we still give you sort of the leeway to, you know, even if you're good, every now and then you do something really evil and still maintain that high karma. You know, get back into people's good graces.
There's a perk called Lawbringer that you can take if you're good. And what it allows you to do when you kill, once you have this perk, it's a higher level one, once you kill evil people, you can cut off their fingers and then join the Regulators, which are like the Lawbringers of the Wasteland, and then you take the fingers of the bad guys and you turn them in for good karma and money. So the game really changes to this collect people's fingers game, and then you get more powerful that way. Pushing yourself up to good, once you know what it is, the repetitive actions for that, they aren't that hard. The big ones are giving water to the beggars who want it, and giving money to the church. So those are repetitive things you can do. And then if you take the Lawbringer perk I mentioned, that's another one.
The town of Megaton, there's an unexploded atomic bomb. You can either disarm it or detonate it. And so if you disarm it, you get a house in Megaton. You get into the good graces of the people there. If you detonate it, you destroy the town of Megaton, so the whole thing is gone. You no longer have those services, and now you have access to a different place, Tenpenny Tower, and you get a suite in Tenpenny Tower. But beyond that, you know, there are some other permutations there, like the evil guy, Mr. Burke. If you get him mad, he might send a hitman out after you later. We do have this whole hit squad dynamic, so that if I destroy Megaton, which we call the highway to hell, it completely plummets your karma to evil, then you'll have bounty hunters coming out after you because you're evil. But if I got my karma to all the way good, I would have these evil mercenaries coming at me because I was a good guy. And only by remaining neutral could I avoid that.
If you're a good karma person, this is even without say you save Megaton, but you're also a good person, people in Megaton actually will give you presents. They're like, hey, you're great, here's some ammo. You know, just things like that.
It is actually my hope that people gravitate towards the middle ground because we support it, and not a lot of games do. You know, gravitate towards the middle. You know, we've got special 360 achievements for neutral. There are definitely some perks to being neutral. There are actual, I meant perks as in advantages, but we actually have some perks that are geared towards being neutral. But there are advantages too. So I think you know, we've come a step closer to being that sort of gray badass. So I'm hoping that that appeals to people.